It is time for us to get into our conversation today. We are diving into something incredibly close to all our hearts, the reality of marriage. And we were just talking off air, and I was speaking to our coach here to my left, and I just said this is going to be quite a topic to get into. Forget the fairy tales and quote unquote happily ever after cliches. We're here to explore the real work and the beautiful mess and the genuine art of building a lasting partnership. We'll be debunking some common myths about what makes a happy marriage and uncovering practical insights into not just surviving, but truly thriving together. So to guide us through this fascinating topic, we have a truly insightful guest with us today. Please help me welcome Coach Ghada Hamed. Hello, Coach. How are you?
Hello. Hi. How are you?
It's great to have you. And I don't know, my memory might not be helping at all if I said that this might be you might be the first resource that we've ever had to speak on the topic of marriage. I may be wrong, but this is definitely my first time to have a professional speak to me about this topic live on air on QBS. So we're really grateful to have you. Thank you for taking time.
Thank you very much for your invitation. I'm happy to be here.
Absolutely. So, Coach, let's get into unpacking the myth. What is a common misconception people have about what a happy marriage truly looks like? And we keep using quotes here. So please walk us through that.
Okay, it's very interesting to know that Gottman, within his research, he divided couples into masters and disasters.
Wow.
Masters are the happy couples and
Okay.
disasters are the unhappy couples.
Right.
And he was investigating about everything they do, and he found out that the masters do fight. They do fight.
They fight.
They do fight.
Okay.
The disasters, they may not fight.
Oh, interesting.
So, because that means they withdraw from the relationship.
Okay.
So they may prefer not to communicate together. So they have a parallel lives and they do not communicate.
Right.
However, the healthy conflict that the masters do is the sign that this is a good communication. They want to solve issues. They want to communicate with each others, the emotions, the thoughts, everything. But it needs to be healthy conflict. And this is the secret here.
Okay, so definitely the masters, who are the truly happy couples, they do fight.
Yes.
Because they communicate in a way that this is what needs to be done in the relationship and this is what's going to make me happy, as opposed to the ones who probably just go about their day, one goes to work, the other goes to the gym, and then not necessarily talking to each other, no communication there.
Exactly.
Okay.
So the masters are not always in harmony, happy, laughing. No, they do fight.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the first misconception to be debunked.
Okay.
So, Coach, you also talk about the art of being married. What makes it an ongoing practice rather than a destination? Like, we just want to get there and get it over and done with.
Okay, relationships usually has we need to work on it.
Yeah.
We need the two partners need to work on that. And we usually see it as a valse. So it's very important to be mindful when to come closer and when to keep distance.
Okay.
And do not take it personally. That distance means something personally against me.
Yeah.
Or closer means something. Sometimes it's because the different in personalities or mood or any other thing. So we need to understand that there is many factors in the relationship, and we need to work on having the both still surviving.
Yeah.
So we need to work on that. It's not something like we reach there and that's it. No.
So, Coach, my understanding here is you said personalities are different between couples.
Sure.
And it's okay to withdraw from time to time.
Distance, not withdraw.
Okay, so not withdraw, but distance. How does that look like in a practical sense? Like, okay, so it's a Sunday. It's the first day of the week. We may carry stresses of our own, and I would imagine for married couples, they still have that, and also they have their married life to deal with. What does distancing mean? How does that look like?
It's giving space.
Okay.
And giving space for the other partner to work on his issues or her issues.
Okay.
And also you need to have your own space to be like this will come too many times in our conversation,
Okay.
is the social intelligence and emotional intelligence. So you need to work on your own emotions
Okay.
to find out why I got angry.
Yeah.
What does this
What's
mean?
ticking you off?
What's the trigger?
Yeah.
What's the story for
Yeah.
me and for the other partner?
Okay.
So distance here is just, and even the rule says in Gottman that you, and this is scientific, it's not only Gottman, that when there is a conflict, you need to keep distance minimum for 20 minutes.
Oh, 20 minutes, not 24 hours.
No, it can be
It can be?
1-2 days, but not more than this. And
Okay.
the 20 minutes makes it all the chemicals in our minds and all the hormones, everything go back to normal.
To subside.
So, yeah,
You
so
gotta
the
calm
logic
down.
comes out instead of the emotion and the angry coming out.
Okay. So there's truth in the saying that when you can't take the heat, you can get out of the kitchen.
Yes.
So there is, because I've
Exactly.
heard this. I've heard this so many
Perfect.
times.
Yes.
But how do I get out of the kitchen in the most respectful way, Coach? Like, so you're in the middle of some sort of an argument. Is there like words that I should use?
Okay, let's imagine you're in your car and you are
You're going
crashing.
you won't going anywhere.
Yeah,
if you're
yeah,
in the
no,
car.
you will crash another car. What you'll do? Brake. You push a brake, right?
Yeah.
So it's the same. You can say, okay, it seems like it's going to be hot now, so let's have a 15 minutes break, have some coffee or tea, and then we resume.
Oh, I love that.
Okay.
Because then it becomes like a tea break.
Yeah,
A coffee
it is.
break.
So let's have some break until we calm down, and then we resume our conversation.
Okay, that's
So,
wonderful.
Yeah.
So either the wife, the man, or the woman
Whoever.
can use this.
Yes, sure.
Very socially intelligent, I must say. So this is you were speaking about emotional intelligence. That's very emotionally intelligent.
Both actually, yeah.
So, Coach, you were expounding on the language. Okay, so let's just establish first that you set the example of when you're driving and just about to hit another car, another vehicle. It's almost like a reflex to stop or to slow down.
Yes.
So if you were to take that same concept in a relationship or in your marriage where you're in a heated argument, even before it gets heated, your initial thought should be, okay, physical cues, nobody's liking this conversation anymore. We got to pause.
Yes.
Okay. And so
Yes.
Please
So,
tell us more about
you have to be attentive to the nonverbal communication. You see the face is becoming red, the eyes are wide.
Nose are flaring.
Yeah, so you understand there is something coming.
Yeah.
And if you take again the example of the car, if you see cars coming, so you stop, you brake.
Yeah.
So it's the same, you have to take a break.
Yeah.
And the earlier the better. So you can say it nicely in a good language, as like, let's have a coffee or something. And you have to have the mindset of we are on the same boat.
Okay.
We are having this argument because of this situation, not because of the other person is my enemy. So the mindset is most definitely, where is this conversation going to take us to?
Right.
So this is a very important mindset. We are not attacking the person, we are attacking the situation.
Yeah.
And also, like last week, I was having a course about gender differences, and we go to this area, and we were talking about it's very important that to work on the relationship, to work on changing yourself, not changing yourself for the other partner or couple, but changing yourself to become more aware, more mindful,
Right.
so no regret, and you do your best according to your energy.
Right.
Don't do over action. Don't put burdens on yourself.
Yeah. Or overcompensate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's wonderful. There's so much to get into, actually, and we only have you until the next hour. Coach, now let's get into the role of conflict and communication. It's been written that Gottman's research suggests conflict isn't necessarily bad, and we've somehow touched the surface of this whole topic. How can couples navigate disagreements in a way that strengthens their bond and not break it?
Okay. So the most important thing that to understand, we are not attacking each other, and we need not to attack each other. So
Yeah.
when we talk, our language should be attacking the situation. This
Right.
is number one. I need to be aware of my triggers and the other triggers, and accept the emotions. Emotions are not here to be judged.
Yeah.
at any time in
Yeah.
our life. Emotions are to take it as it is and respect it.
Yeah.
So if my other partner is getting angry for something that I see it's does not worth it.
Yeah.
So that
Or
means
trivial. Others say,
Yeah.
like, really? That's such a. It's not a big deal.
this is a judgment. This is a judgment,
Oh.
okay? Because it's not big deal for you.
Yeah, but
But
how about
doesn't-
for your partner?
Exactly. And
Yeah.
sometimes the research found that this might be for the mood, for the culture and other experiences, or
True.
it might go back to trauma,
Correct.
in the childhood. So you cannot judge that this doesn't worth it or it's not that hot, but you need to be curious.
Yeah.
Curious to know the story behind this trigger.
Okay.
What's behind this trigger? Why he's so angry of this?
Yeah.
And then you accept it, and in another time we talk together. And we try to know the story behind this. What happens? Why you're so hot in these topics?
Yeah.
Why you get angry so quickly in these topics? And try to talk deeper to find out what's the story, and then you have to know it, hear it, accept it,
Right.
and do not judge it.
Yeah.
Then you have to work or behave around it, work around this one.
Right.
Okay, so be smart enough to work around it. So I know that this person has these issues. Okay, I will not change it. I don't have it. It's not my role to change him. It's my role to change myself to accept this.
Oh.
That my couple, my
Yeah.
other partner has an issue here. And my role is to be smart in dealing with this issue.
Right. That is great. That is wonderful advice. I mean, looking at change in two different vantage points, you know? I mean, that's very thought-opening. Which brings me to my next question, Coach Ghada. What are one or two key communication patterns? Because we talked about the theory of and the understanding the theory of conflict and communication. But now let's talk about the key communication patterns that distinguish thriving couples from those who face more challenges.
Okay.
What do they say in the relationship? What some call it, some couples call it your safe word.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me talk first about the soft startup.
Okay, please.
Because usually harsh startup block the conversation.
Okay.
And when blocks the conversation or block the listener to listen to the what do you want to say. And the key thing here that you don't start your conversation with you. You start with I.
Oh.
So when you talk
right.
with you, the other partner will feel defensive.
Okay.
That he needs to, you're attacking him and he needs to defend himself.
Okay.
When you talk to I, he starts to listen. And let's have a comparison between the two discussions or the two ways of talking. If we talk with you and he starts to feel attacked, then he starts to prepare himself to attack you or defense. So your message is not going to go.
It's just going to go back and forth.
Exactly.
Oh my
It
gosh,
will
it's going to
turn.
explode.
So the possibility of having or reaching your goal from this conversation is zero. Okay? If you have the other way and you talk about yourself, and there is 4 steps, we call it the magic steps.
Okay.
Okay,
Let's go through it.
Okay, so and then you say the situation, the fact. Don't put your spices.
Your little
Okay,
embellishment there.
And the situation as a fact, your emotion and your expectation.
Wow.
So here, when you say there is no defensive vibes.
Yeah.
Okay, and then he will listen. He's going to be convinced or no, there is possibility 50% he will be.
Okay.
Because your message is quite soon about your needs, about your emotions.
Yeah.
So you might reach your goal from here. But in the other way, if you start, you always do not hear me.
You don't listen.
You always do not do the and so on.
Yeah.
Expect that it won't be working.
Right.
Okay, but if you say, when you come late, I feel that I'm not important.
Okay.
So please just text me when you have. Perfect. You will listen or no.
More practice on how we talk in relationships and among married couples, the way you just demonstrated it. So, an example would be, I feel, or
whenever this happens, my emotion is, you label your emotion and your expectation, because another myth that It's common sense. No, there is no common sense in relationships. We're changing. People are changing. Different moods, different everything.
Yeah.
You now are different after the talk.
Yeah.
Okay, because you got more information that may change your attitude.
Yeah.
So when you go back home, you may do different things. So how can the other partner expect what you wanna do? And the gender differences also is very crucial and important here to understand what's the gender differences.
Okay.
And how it affects the relationship.
So it's always safe to assume, Coach, and this is how I'm hearing this, that common sense may not be always common, especially
in all relationships. And
not just among married couples.
No.
Okay.
Sometimes you do something with your friend and you expect she will be okay, and she's not. Even she's friend away of the home. Forget about the home.
Yeah.
But no. You need to be more clear communication.
Okay, so clear communication is key at all times.
Yes.
Now, Coach, we are talking about married couples. Clearly, a couple that's already in this committed relationship to be husband and wife in sickness and in health till death do us part. I'd like to just pivot a little bit and let's touch on maybe questions that you need to ask your partner who you're betrothed to or you're looking into tying the knot soon. Are there questions or topics that you must set on the table where you can discuss these things before finally, getting married?
The most important thing is to know the values of the other partner and also go deeper in the values, because if we say like my value is having adventure and you have the same value, but it might be in a very different way. So it's not I want to raise my kids in very safe environment. Safe here is different for me than for you. Maybe for me, safe means a lot of money. For you, maybe the security or schools next door.
Yeah.
So it does matter to know what's the values here, and you have to choose the person that you can talk with.
Yeah.
That the conversation is okay and respectful, and you can understand what he's saying. We are friends. The friendship is very important here.
Yeah. Now, Coach, beyond resolving conflict, what is a tangible way couples can actively cultivate deeper connection and intimacy over time? Is there certain practices that they must get into?
Let me say there is no must, because each couple, they need to create their own thing.
Okay.
But if we talk about rituals,
right,
having rituals, I will not say creating because it should be natural.
Right.
But having rituals is very important because it leaves a lot of impression and emotions inside each other. Fun, humor, experiences, travels, that memories, everything like this is deepening the emotions,
right,
and the connection.
So it's almost like a requirement to get into something fun that the both of you can do. Like you mentioned, a couple of things that I like in there: humor, travel, definitely. So anything that couples can get into. Just the two of them, activities that both can...
Let's go very simple, like a walk Saturday evening for half an hour.
Okay.
This is a ritual.
Yeah, for
Having a cup of tea or coffee in the terrace for 20 minutes, whenever.
Yeah.
Once a week or whenever. It's up to the couple to decide when is the good time.
Yes.
After coming from work, weekly, in the weekend. So this is something I will miss when he's not here and we're not doing this ritual together.
Perfect. Now, for listeners facing marital difficulties, okay, we're going to get into this now. What's one fundamental insight from the methods you teach that could offer hope or a new perspective?
Okay, is the change that we were talking about. We need to control the change to change ourselves. It's much easier to change yourself than changing others. And keep asking others to change. Keep asking. You need to change when you do that. You need to change, you do that.
Yeah.
But if we go like a coaching perspective,
right?
Okay, myself is 100% under my control. And others are not in my control.
Yeah.
Okay, so which one should be easier to change?
The one that you can control,
Okay.
which is yourself.
Okay. So you can't control what he's doing, but you can control your reactions. You can control to not to react directly, to wait a little bit, to create scripts in your mind.
Right.
And this is something, is a trick that I learn or I teach the couples, is like, if you're going to go to a conversation and you know this is a difficult conversation or something, you can, or after a break, you can visualize or write scenario as you are a film director.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Please tell us how this is done.
Okay, so you start to say, I will go and I'll tell him so and so and so. Continue the script, and he will react so and so and so. And I will say so, and then see the end. Is it the end that you want? If no, re-edit
Okay.
the script and reimagine it. Be creative.
Yeah, you can go back and discuss it.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's imagine that you didn't know that this will be a difficult conversation, and you started already,
Yeah.
and it's done in a damaging way or
Yeah.
something. Okay.
Right.
Even though, go rewrite it, because this will train your brain in next time that you how to avoid, what to be ready in this type of conversation.
Yeah.
So visualizing and rewriting scripts are a very, very important rule and thing that you need to learn yourself. And here you're changing yourself, your brain, to be ready.
Right.
Instead of hitting the same wall every time, asking.
I've heard this so many times.
Yeah.
It's like hitting a wall.
Exactly.
When-
And you are the one who getting the pain.
Yeah.
You hit the same wall, you get the same pain.
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
Yeah.
You will not change the wall.
Yeah.
You can leave it. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's up to you. But if you want to stay at the same place, try to try another key. Don't use the same key, the wrong key with the same door.
Yeah, Albert Einstein wouldn't recommend that you do that
Yes.
and think that, oh, maybe it'll change this time using the same exact method, right, of approaching it. Okay, so that being said, Coach, thank you for that. Very insightful response, by the way. We have some reactions here on WhatsApp. People change and the activities and interests they once shared no longer hold a place in their lives. So leaving them feeling lonely, sad, or disconnected. Coach, what are the signs of emotional blackmail in a relationship, would you say?
Because people change, we need to work on something that Gottman said, love map.
Oh, what is that?
Love map is, I usually translate it, it's like updating your software.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
So-
very good analogy, by the way. Yeah, in this
So
day
you-
and age.
You just, he says that people change exactly as we're saying now. I change and you change, and every moment changed in us.
Yeah.
It's not me from 10 years. It's not myself. Even I'm talking about myself. I'm not talking about the
True.
other. So I need usually to have type of conversation with the other partner from time to time to ask two types of questions.
Okay.
Either closed question, and this is the simple, silly question that we assume that we know. Like, who's your best friend? Sometimes they got conflict and they change best friends.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe he's not telling you.
Yeah.
Something with what's your favorite movie? Maybe he changed, his mood changed.
Yeah.
So this is updating your system.
Okay.
And when he replies, you need to reply also, not commenting, oh, really? You changed your brain? You haven't tell me. So this is not the reason
And
or that.
suddenly you feel left out that he didn't
Yes.
tell you about the
No,
change?
it's, oh, really? Me also, my best friend is so and so.
Okay.
And the other type of question is the open-ended question.
Okay.
And this is what we talked about 5 minutes ago about childhood, about what's the worst situation you had at school.
Yeah.
So here you start to go deeper and create connections, deep connections. When you share such deep things with the other partner, you understand. You understand, like, I have a friend, like, she was always saying, money is the most important thing in the world.
Okay.
So when I say, yeah, but health is important, Yes, but
That
you
too?
cannot have health without money. You need to pay for doctors, for hospitals. So money is the most important thing at the world. So once upon a time, she was talking about something she had when she was a teenager,
Okay.
and that her father was a very rich man, and then suddenly he got a fire on his stores, and everything got fired.
Okay.
So I understand that this is the reason. There is a trauma here that makes her repeating. She saw that change and transformation in her life.
Yeah.
So that's why she's insisting, even though she said, yes, health is important, but for money is the most important.
Yeah. Because it was taken away from their family in a
Yes.
snap of a finger.
Yes, and when you realize something with your partner, something like this, you understand why he's insisting, not because he's a bad guy or no, you understand and accept there is something important happened here.
Right. Wonderful. Another reaction here and a question, Coach. How can I deal with an overly emotional partner? And as a follow-up, is it important for the husband to share household chores for happy marriage to happen? So twofold, overly emotional partner and sharing household chores.
Okay, overly emotion partner. So first I need to understand why it's over emotion.
Why is it perceived as an over-emotional?
Yeah, what triggers
Yeah.
the partner has to react over emotionally, and it's my role to react, to understand that there is injuries,
Yeah.
there is want, and I need to calm down or cure this want.
To solve.
And talk with the partner to also have some of like anger management thing. So both ways.
Okay.
Okay. For the
Household chores.
household chores, it's everything by sharing needs, sharing your needs, your status, your physical. I'm very tired when I come to work on these days, 2 days. What about you doing? What can you do?
Yeah.
And always when we talk with a partner, both partners should have one statement: what can I do to make you happy within my what do you call that? Like without overburdening myself,
Okay.
without
So
overwhelming
within my
me.
capacity.
Capacity.
Yeah.
This is the word. Yeah.
Okay.
So within my capacity, don't go over your capacity. Otherwise, there will be a victim feeling.
Yeah, victim blaming.
Yeah. I did that for you. I did that and that and that, and you have never
Yeah.
appreciated.
Oh, no, not victim blaming, but using the victim card.
Yeah. So don't do something that you cannot do.
Yeah.
Just do what you can do, the best that you can do to make the other person happy, and the relationship is in a safe mood.
Okay. Great advice. Again, great advice. And you are hearing the voice of Coach Ghada Hamed. She is our guest and our resource person today on the topic of happy marriage, the art of it. Now, there's another reaction here, Coach. Sometimes as a wife, I feel that fighting for nothing is important. Is that normal?
Maybe she is
Maybe
putting
very
some
playful.
spices, yeah.
I was gonna say, so a playful fighting.
Yeah.
I don't think it's harmless. I would suppose. Okay, she adds. I mean, small arguments, fight or silly fights. I just want to clarify. Alhamdulillah, we are a happy couple. I feel these silly fights reconnect with my partner. It's a way to reconnect.
As long as she feels it's a good thing and they are reconnect with this,
Yeah.
that's
You were talking about rituals. This could be their ritual.
it's every two couples, it's like a puzzle.
Yeah.
So when they connect, no one can say rules.
Yeah.
Khalas, they connected.
Yeah.
That means it's perfect for them.
And that works.
Yeah.
Okay. And okay, let me get to one more before we post the question. We're going to be posting the question, by the way, for our listeners. So you listening out there to this conversation with Coach Ghada and myself. The best answer will win the prize, 500 Qatari riyals worth of Almira vouchers for your grocery shopping. That's all yours. And please keep your line open, 55975 and keep an eye out too for that question in about a couple of songs from now. Okay, Coach, communicate with curiosity, not judgment. Assume positive intent first. This is what this listener is sharing. Also, a happy marriage isn't the absence of problem, affirming to what you had said earlier. It's the presence of two people willing to keep choosing each other every day, or every single day. I wish I had listened more instead of refusing, or shall I say, instead of rushing to fix everything. My partner wasn't always asking for solutions. They just want to be heard. You want to maybe weigh in on that?
Yes, they know. Everyone need to be heard.
Yeah.
Need to be understood and seen. So this is a nature in the human beings. So that's why we don't need to rush with judgments. We need to little bit step back and think, and then this is social emotional intelligence again.
Yeah.
So just that's why I really focus on having control on yourself before asking others to have control on themselves.
Okay.
This is the easiest way.
Control yourself first before you even demand that they control themselves. Okay. And finally, this is a question from Anwar. It says, can two people grow at different speeds and still stay deeply connected, Coach? Adding context to that, since becoming parents, I feel like they're having to struggle to maintain a strong marital connection because now they're a family. They're not just a couple. They're mom and dad and not just husband and wife. So first question, can two people grow at different speeds and stay deeply connected? And how does becoming parents play in the whole dynamic of you being a partner to the other?
So for the speed, everything happens with acceptance. I need to accept that this is my partner with 5, 6 advantages, 10 disadvantages. This is the package. I cannot change the package. I can work smartly around it. He can or she can change later on according to my attitude, or convinced, or finding the better way to deal. That's their choice. But yes, of course, actually there is integration here.
Yeah,
it's integration. Sometimes we need to go slow with one partner. Sometimes we need to go quick with some situations. So there is integration if we use it perfectly.
Right.
And for as a family, it's also the same, because the kids will adopt some from here and some from there, some genetic, some attitudes, and some from the outside world, from school or outside. So just be in a compatible mood. Accept that she is quick, he is slow. That's he is. Don't change it. Work. And if there is something needs quietness, needs slow motion, so this is the person to do. If something needs that, so this is the person to do. Don't wait him, or don't go rush with the other partner. Just accept, deal with the situation
accordingly based on the person's pace. Is it the man or the woman? You never know. It's based on the situation they're in.
Just accept it and deal with it.
Okay, wonderful. We were just discussing about the 3 things that would ultimately tie in everything we talked about on the show today. Would you like to take us through those things?
So the main thing is curiosity. So curiosity about yourself and curiosity about the other party. Why do I get triggered from this thing? And why he is so angry from that thing? What is the story behind? And acceptance. Accept whatever you have in the other partner. You cannot change it. And then social and emotional intelligence, that you need to know your emotions, your thoughts, and his emotion, and the correct time and tone to convey your message. So this is social and emotional intelligence.
Perfect. Last words, Coach, before we wrap things up. What would be that one thing that you would love to leave our listeners with as they embark on becoming the better partner and work on themselves and affect change?
Okay. I would like to tell them to start to create credit with the other partner. Creating credit is the small details we do, the appreciation, the thank you. Every day we say the personalized or customized thank you, we authentic. We give it to our partner, or just engaging communication or conversation, helping, supporting. These small details is our lives in in general. So start create these credits, take these credits with your partner, because this is the key for any conflict to solve. That you have credit. You know, when when we divorce or we finish the relationship, we say, sorry, your credit is done. You don't have credit. So build on credit so that the other partner can remember and can say, okay, they did that and that, so it's my turn to do more.
Yeah. There you go. Thank you so much,
Thank
Coach.
you. Thank you very much.
And we hope to have you again in the future.
Sure, anytime.
Would love to have you at any given time to talk more on this topic or anything within, of course, your expertise. Would love to hear more from you.